All right, Bertie, we're back. The technology, what do they always say? A 4-year-old child could do this. Quick, call one. And so, yeah. Anyway, we were talking about that the fact that the Queen, because of your work with the Daughters of the DBE, because of your work with the DBE, the Queen in 1996 wanted to present you with this very special award. And these are so wonderful. And you actually have two of them. I'm going to show them for the camera in a little bit.
The little one is the one you wear.
Right. Whoops, Jeffrey. Darlene, if you could hold these for me, I'm going to show both of them on that. And this is the little one. So Darlene, if you could kind of just, and then I'll just kind of go like that. There's that one. That's the smaller one. If you could kind of bring it up a little bit, right there. Oh, perfect. And that's the one you would wear like on a dress or something like that. Perfect.
Is that the one she pinned on you? Is that the one she pinned on you?
Or is this the bigger one?
No, actually, she pinned that one on me.
So the Queen then pinned this one on you, which for your service as the leader of the national DBE in the United States. And she was, I bet you she was pretty happy because that represented a lot of people throughout the United States.
Oh, yes.
I mean, and you were, a little bit ago, you were saying, and I didn't know this, that some of the work included creating houses and places for elderly British...
Yeah, we have 4 homes that we support.
Yeah.
We try and raise money for them. And
Wow.
that's what we do.
Yeah, oh, that's wonderful. And so it's fundraising that goes on, and you stay in contact with people. I'm in a, and like I said, I showed the picture with the Queen presenting you that award in 1996, which is just so special. The same woman that you had tea. Did you? I'm going to ask a silly question. Do you still think about stopping for tea in your day?
Do I what?
Do you still stop for tea during your day now?
Oh yes, I have tea through the day.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning and have tea in bed before I get up.
It's such a British tradition. I had to ask that. There'll be young students and people that will watch this videotape. Do you have advice for young girls in being a risk taker in like traveling? I mean, you did it, and I think
I don't have any advice except that if you want to do something, do it. Don't think about it, just do it.
that is actually pretty good advice. And your parents at the time, were they okay with that? They just knew, well, it's Bertie, it'll be okay.
Well, in those days we didn't have texting or telephones or anything. I was away from home for 2.5 years, and my parents didn't know where I was or what I was doing.
That is such a long time period. So you would send little letters that were censored.
Oh yeah, we had letters
Yeah.
that were blue penciled.
Blue penciled out. Wow. I have some ladies here with me that, ladies, if you have some questions, that we've kind of talked about the war, talked about the award, how you met and got the name Kvinge, and after a 2-year courtship, I didn't ask you too much about the kind of work you did here in the United States, and you worked for Safeco Insurance?
Yes, I worked for Safeco Insurance.
Okay. And so some of those clerical and skills that you'd had were still there for you.
I was secretary to 3 vice presidents at Safeco.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because that's a fairly large organization.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of change that you saw in your lifetime, from getting training in secretarial school at age 16 in England to work in the United States. Did you get back and forth to England?
Quite a bit, yes.
Quite a bit? Okay. And then you also traveled with, is it Henry? Your husband's name?
My husband,
Kvinge, Mr.
Ingvald.
Ingvald. Okay.
And Robert, the first husband.
And Robert, the first.
Or not Robert. What was your first husband's name?
Hubert.
Hubert. Okay. And let's see, what else I was going to ask you. In your work, what caused you to be interested in the Edmonds Museum? I sat next to you one evening, and I thought, well, this is a lovely woman with this British accent. Who are you?
Christine Sellers.
Yes.
Got me interested in the museum.
Ah.
It was just after Ingvald died, and she said, "Oh, Bertie, why don't you join the museum?" And so that was, what, in 1999, 2000, I can't remember.
Okay. And that's been fun. Like I say, you had some ideas at board, and you continue to go to board meetings from time to time. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was on the board for a while, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. If you were to interview anyone that you see today in the United States, who would you want to interview?
Me?
If you could interview anyone, who would you want to interview?
Golly, I don't know.
I just thought.
I never thought about that.
Okay. As far as advice to young people and young and old, you've learned a lot of life lessons. It's kind of an odd question. Are there any life lessons that you would want young people to hear from you? Life lessons that things that have been important to you.
No, I don't think so. Just meet everything head on and cope one step at a time, I suppose.
That's good. That's totally cool. That is so Bertie. Ladies, we've got a couple more minutes here. And do you have any questions for Bertie as part of our Chapter 2 of the Edmonds Museum Oral History Project? Any questions for Bertie?
Bertie, what other things were you involved with on the museum? You were on the board, but you've been pretty active with other things in the museum.
Oh, golly, I don't know. I was a docent for a while. I didn't like that very much. I shouldn't say that.
It's too late.
Too late.
What about your Saturdays?
I loved the Saturday summer market.
Mm-hmm.
She plans to do it again this summer.
Oh, so you're going to be a docent once again at the market,
No.
she's
or
on
in the
market
museum, or?
In the museum booth at the summer market.
Okay, very cool.
I was there every Saturday last year. I hope to be there every Saturday this year.
Wonderful. Oh,
I
that's
hope.
You like being around a lot of people, don't you?
I do. I'm a people person.
I can tell.
I spend a lot of time on my own. I don't mind my own company, but I do like people.
Yeah, I can see people are you're kind of a magnet to people anyway, I can tell.
Oh, boy.
I mean, you are. I mean, I can see. Do you, at the market, so you've helped with the booth. Does that include being in the museum? Are there people that come in as well, or?
No, it's just in the booth outside.
Yeah, where the books and the white elephant stuff and all that. Okay, well, very nice. Well, Bertie, we may even want to do a Chapter 3 with you, and I thank you so much for doing this interview. In April of 2012, the world famous Bertie and the Brit of Edmonds, and thank you so much. And we're probably going to do a Chapter 3 at some point. Thanks, Bertie.
Thank you.